and that's what happens today. And in the right moment, when we had the chance, boom, and we won the game.
You don't often win at Old Trafford, so what's that like as a Wolves head coach, just celebrate 3 points with the fans and the players?
In our job, the most important thing is to see the happiness in the players, in the supporters, and the people of the club. This is my satisfaction.
What did you think of United's day?
They play well. They play well after a win, a huge win in the middle of the week. That brought them a lot of confidence. With a full stadium, they play well. We were a bit reactive. Was today missing a bit of aggressiveness, in my opinion. But each time that we want to be aggressive, we had a foul against us, a free kick against us, and this is difficult to change But today was not the best game that we played, but was a game with the true spirit again. The players inside the pitch, outside the pitch, because the players that came from the bench, they came to help the team. And sometimes, if we don't win because we are not in our day to play in our level, we must win with our hearts, with our souls, with our spirit, and that's what happens today. And in the right moment, when we had the chance, boom, and we won the game.
Is one which you say mathematically? Obviously, it's been clear for a while that it was going to happen, but emotionally, is the feeling different now that you've sealed it officially?
To be honest, I don't feel this. I don't feel that because I'm a bit tired today. The game took me the energy, a lot of energy today. But I'm thinking about the next game, trying to win the 3 points. Because we have quality to win the next game and to compete for the 3 points. And I'm not looking for the relegation zone. I want that my players, they look for the position that we can reach with the next 3 points. And this is the spirit that I want in my team.
The next question is going to be about the same thing, but you said when you came in that you were confident. But did you believe you could achieve it with 5 games to go? So quite comfortably in there.
We cannot in football. We cannot think about 5 wins in a row. We must think about the next game. We need to create the energy and the tactical plan to face the next opponent. But because in this moment we feel that we create this positive spirit, we believe that we can win the next game. And this is we came here with the intention to win the 3 points, to compete for the 3 points and to win, not to draw. But in the end, if I look for the game, it was not our best game. We were a bit, I don't know, today I don't know why, but maybe because they play a good game. But in the end, the spirit was there, the happiness in the supporters and the support of them every time was there. And I'm very happy because in the end, when I look the smile of players and the faces of our supporters, this is everything for me.
Vitor, you've now won, Wolves won 5 games in a row in the top flight for the first time in 50 years. First time they've done the double in the league over Manchester United for 45 years. Do those records bring you any joy whatsoever, knowing that you're making some history with this Wolves team at the moment?
Of course, the impact in Premier League is a world impact. Understand? Because what we do here, what we get here is something that they speak in my country. They speak everywhere. They speak everywhere, because this is the best league in the world. But honestly, I'm not thinking about records. I'm not thinking about this. I'm thinking about to create identity, to create the confidence to play. If we play here or if we play home, to play with the identity and with confidence, with quality, and with the spirit that we have in this moment.
And talking of quality, that moment from Pablo Sarabia that wins the game, it's a moment of quality.
Fantastic. He's a player with technical quality, but most important than the technical quality for me is a team player. He has the personality to help, to be professional every time, and even if he goes inside for 5 minutes, he will try to do his best. And the other players from the bench, with the same spirit. Bentley, you know what happens in warm up. But why you went there and I didn't see goalkeeper with nervous? I don't see. You know why? Because he works every day very hard to be ready, to help the team. This is what I ask from the players, that they are working without playing to be ready, because we can help. They must come with the spirit to help the team, and congrats for him, because he played very well.
I was going to ask about Bentley. His Wolves and Premier League debut came at this stadium 2 years ago. He hasn't played many games in that spell, so for him to come in short notice in the warm-up and put in a performance like he did is impressive.
Of course.
You played for him as an individual, the person he is in the dressing room, to have that moment and take it.
Very confident. I joke with Sa. I said, Sa, you are an old man. Well, and he said to me, but coach, I just have 1 year less. And I said to him, but 1 year make the difference. You are younger than him. But because, and I joke because, not because I trust, I really trust the players because I know the work that they are doing in the trainings, and I know that you will be ready for this game. You will be ready for this game, and it's not a surprise for me.
Just one final one. No Conchoi Guedes today. Is that still a tactical decision? And if so, considering there's a 17-year-old in Mateus Mane ahead of him, what does that say about Conchoi in his future? He knows
the message. He knows the message. I had a conversation with him. He must be with the spirit. But I believe the conversation that we had will change the things, because he needs to be with spirit to help. He needs to be with the right mentality to help the team. You understand? And when I must be honest with him, I had a conversation with him and I explained I'm not liking what we are doing now, because you have the level. He has the level to help, and I want him until the end of the season in conditions, with mentality to help us. Okay.
So just one question really. When you came to Wolves, you had a big challenge. The club was in a difficult moment, and there was a lot of negativity around, and people thought that Wolves were going to get sucked into that group, and if any of the promoted teams were going to stay up, it would be Wolves at their expense. How satisfying as a coach is it that you come in that situation and created the right spirit, create the soul of the players that they want to fight when things are not going well, create the systems that allow them to win. And they've done that when clearly it's not an easy job, as Ruben Amorim is finding at Manchester United.
You looks like my friend, huh? For a long, long time, because you are you are saying good things about me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, the most important, in my opinion, is to be a coach is to create the connection between the people, between the persons, and it was my first target was to create, to bring again the good energy, the confidence, to trust. When I look for my side, I know that I have players to help me. When a player looks for his side on the pitch, he knows that the player beside him will help him. Through spirit, we start to be more time together, to speak about not only about football but about our lives, to create connection. Trying since the first day to create a connection with the supporters, to make them believe and to make them proud, and the tactical idea with the principles that since the first day until the last training we are working, and the players, they know that I like good football. I like a team playing with the ball, but sometimes it's not possible because the opponent is strong, because we are not in our day, and we need to know how to defend. Today, we had maybe the record of free kicks and corners against us, but in the end, they didn't score any goal because even in set pieces, we improve a lot our organization. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Have a good Sunday. Now it's time for the energy. Energy must come back.